We're good?
Hi, my name is Jessica Levin. I'm with 7 Degrees Communications, and I'm interviewing Michelle Golden from Golden Practices. She's going to be speaking at the AIM Summit on proposals that rock and win. Welcome, Michelle.
Thanks, Jessica. Good to be here.
So tell us, what could somebody get from the session it's not necessarily in the description? What are some takeaways, and why should someone come to your session?
Sure. Proposals have been a big issue for accounting firms for a long time, as long as I can remember. When I started in an accounting firm in like 93, 94, they were a huge headache. And they continue to be a huge headache for marketers throughout the profession. And there are, a bunch of different products that people can use to help organize and consolidate their proposals. And there are a lot of different ways that they can be done in graphics programs or Word or whatever. And they're just a nightmare. Typically the process is they come to partners, they kind of get set on the corner of a desk. A well-meaning partner doesn't really always remember to give it to marketing till the last minute. Marketing gets it, then they have to scramble, and they're rushing to get the thing out the door. So what that does is it doesn't allow us to have a really well thought out approach in the proposal.
So is your session designed more to help people with the process, or is it really to help them improve their actual proposals, or both?
Yes, it's both. It really is. It's really threefold, I guess. So it's definitely going to focus on the process. And the reason it's going to focus on the process is in order to be able to thoughtfully gather the right intelligence to be able to make a very compelling statement in the proposal as to why you're the best people for the job. So it requires a lot more upfront action, very much on the part of the principals or the people selling the work, as well as on the marketing department to help debrief the people who are interviewing the prospective clients in order to gather the right information to create a very compelling proposal. So it's not maybe every single job that a firm would participate in a proposal on that gets this level of attention, but in general it improves the entire process. Then there's one other aspect of it that is pretty important, and that is client selection. A lot of firms just bid on every single proposal opportunity that comes their way, and I know I personally have spent upwards of 8 to 12 hours working on a proposal as the marketing person, not counting partner time and manager time. It's a very intensive effort, and there have been times after spending those 8 to 12 hours where the firm said, oh, well, we really didn't want that job anyway. And so why are we putting all that effort into creating a pretty document for a job we really didn't want? And the worst issue is a lot of times the document doesn't even contain the right stuff, something that's really compelling. But when a buyer buys accounting services and has 2 or 3 CPA firm proposals in front of them, they often have exactly the same content in them, and the only thing that's different about them are the names on the bios and maybe the price. So we're not giving them anything good to compare.
Sounds like there's a lot of meat in the session. What do you think the number one takeaway for someone attending is?
It's hard to say the number one, because I find with audiences, different people pull different things as their aha moment. I think really the two things are that the process matters, and on the second part, that we're really inefficient the way that we approach the documents, and we can approach the document thing entirely better. We can probably cut our time in half. It's typically what I've done with firms, is cut time in half, while at the same time making the proposal a lot more effective. And the way to do that is to have the right process in place. So.
Well, sounds like it's going to be a great session, proposals that rock and win. If you're interested, come check out Michelle at AIM.
Thanks.
Thank you.